Welcome to another edition of Northern Heat. My name is Bob Lennon, President of Thermalwood Canada and the host for the show. Tonight, we have some special guests with us, and we have three gentlemen here that are part of the band Holler. And you guys are from the Maritimes. You're a maritime band. There's a Celtic twist to this, too, in what you play. And so, Colin, Steven, Mike. So what's it like being a band in Atlantic Canada, and how's that business world for you guys? Because you're all professional musicians.
Well, in the music industry, you can make tens of dollars, Bob. But no, we've been lucky the past little while. We made our debut record that was supposed to come out in May 2020. And we made it come out anyway, even though we couldn't really tour or do anything for the pandemic. So did put the record out and hoped for the best. And I think the results kind of surprised us. We did all right all throughout.
So COVID, like we talked about that a minute ago, was a pivotal point for a lot of people because everything just stopped dead. And then you got it. But since COVID has gone by and now we're post and we're behind it, things are moving around, things are changing.
Yeah, it's different slightly, for the good and the bad. It's a roller coaster, but you evolve. COVID taught people to be a little bit more ingenuitive. Is that a word?
Yeah,
it is now.
Yeah.
If something like, so you said you saw us do a stream a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
We were writing at the time at my place, and we just threw it up on the stream, and you can do that now. You don't have to really think too much about it, and I think it's a good thing. I think access is a great thing. Proliferation is a great thing. And there are downsides to, say, things like Spotify, et cetera, where it's reduced the value of things to a fraction of what it once was.
Yeah.
So you can look at it like that, or you can look at it as in, okay, well, there's another corner somewhere where you can create and evolve new style of business. So we kind of think of things like that.
So right now, you guys are putting another album together. Is that what you're doing?
I'm in the process of writing one right now and seeing what we have in the pocket.
So how's that work? How do you, like right now you're in St. George? Is that where you told me that you were? So in St. George, so you guys come up from Cape Breton to do this, or do you do a lot of stuff like pass back and forth and over video chats or whatever? Or do you just all get together and say, we're going to produce this?
Mike's an endless stream of chord progressions. So the songwriting, Mike and I have been writing songs together for 22 years. So we write songs together really easily, and he's always got something cool to bring on. And Colin's got an endless amount of either original or traditional tunes or whatever. So
we can send recordings back and forth, yeah, but we don't really accomplish. We accomplish probably more things when we're in the room together, just bouncing ideas. It's quicker than bouncing things through a phone. But we're pretty lucky in, ever since we put out the album, I think there's a pretty deep appreciation for folk and roots music already in the Maritimes. So we do feel like we have it pretty good as a Celtic folk band. But on the flip side of the coin is there's lots of good folk and roots musicians here, yeah, between all the Atlantic provinces. So there's you got to stand out somehow.
So the other way that I got connected to you guys is through Gare Maxwell, because Gare every year organizes a 4-generation golf tournament for his father. There was a pro golfer, and then himself, his son, and his grandson. And you guys were invited last year to play, and then you wrote a song about his father.
Yeah, that's right. And it was a cool little biography kind of thing, and he was a cool person too to hang out with and talk to, and straight out of Scotland, and a cool life story.
Mike's the only actual golfer out of the three of us. Mike knows.
So did you get to play, Mike?
Me and Colin won the tournament.
They won. They won.
Yeah, it was.
So it was a shock to us as it was to you.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're left with something too, right?
Yeah.
And but I listened to the tune. It was kind of interesting on how you brought his life together and everything else. So where's the inspiration come from? All the tunes that you're putting together?
Him.
Okay.
Yeah, the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song was. We kind of did like background stuff about him and his life and what was going on.
Pick out the cool parts. You find the love in
Throw it
there.
against the wall. Yeah,
You find the motivation.
A few golf rhymes.
I remember going to Mike at one point and just being like, tell me everything that you say on the course that's like a slang. You know what I mean? And then I went to his son. I did an interview with his son and asked him, I said, what kind of slang does he use on the course? So threw in a bit of his life story, a bit of some slang, which is always poetic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People are, it's kind
the
of
way people talk.
yeah, it's a conversational. In a song, it's good to make songs conversational as possible. And that makes it kind of subconsciously relatable. And he liked it. That's all that really matters, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He liked it.
No, absolutely. And you know, through Gare just put out another one of his things. And in that he was talking about you guys and, you know, he had your song in there and talking about his father and everything else. It's pretty sharp because it goes all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Gare's a surprise. I'll look at his social media and he's like in Vegas and Winnipeg and all these places. And he's a great promoter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of all of his friends and all of the artists and things like that. So it was cool to get connected with him.
Well, that's how, you know, I've been working with Gare now for a while. So that's how he made the connection. Then he sent that to me. And then the next thing, you know, he said, you should interview these guys. So this is how this is happening, you know? So we're interviewing you because I think I'd never heard about you before. And it's, again, comes back to your live stream that you did and something that Gare put out that connected it. Yeah. And at first I wasn't sure about you three, okay? Because I wasn't sure you were doing that on with a phone and getting it going, but it came out great. And then it pushed me to go look and find some of your other videos that were out there. And you guys are amazing. Amazing. You're amazing musicians and your voice, Steven, beautiful. So again, how do people connect with you if they want to?
Mostly the Kevin Bacon theory. 6 degrees of separation.
Exactly.
6
Word of mouth.
degrees of Kevin Bacon.
There we go.
So if you think that you are 6 degrees away from Kevin Bacon, then you already know our music.
There.
Easy. Easy.
There.
Just look up today. We're not hard.
I'm with you.
We're not hard to find. We're you know, mostly do most of our promotion through Facebook. And music's there. The connection to Bandcamp is there where all you can buy the music, which is awesome. So yeah, we're not hard to find.
Yeah, and it's holler like you're hauling on something, not holler like holler.
Aha.
Although
There we go.
my friggin' talk text hates my Cape Breton accent.
Oh,
So it like spells it all kinds of crazy ways. I've looked at, I do a lot of business while I'm driving, you know, because I drive a lot. And I'll look over some emails that I've sent to people, and it's just like, I can't believe I sent. That is not even close to English.
What's going on, boy?
Oh, it's
I
great.
don't even know.
It's not even that. It's just like, I'll show you an email later that I sent to somebody, and it was just like, wow, I'm so embarrassed right now. Because he sent back like, sorry, you don't have anything open right now. And I read the email, and I was like, this looks like it was sent by someone that just arrived on Earth and only learned English through various broken ways.
So sometimes technology isn't as good as what you'd like it to be.
Please do reach out to us.
Was it you? Was it you that was trying to like do the talk text thing?
Oh, yeah.
While you were like recording it or something? Yeah. He pressed the wrong button for talk text, so he talked like a robot into this like voice message and sent it to the person. Because we have to talk from Cape Breton, we have to talk like robots in order to get it across talk text.
Yeah. We
there's
do
that.
need subtitles.
Oh my crap. I mean, this guy here's from Newfoundland. This guy's from Newfoundland. We don't have to talk to him about it. I took a cab from Port of Basque. I went from Port of Basque to the friggin' AEW in Port of Basque one time. And I had no concept. I was like, oh, I wonder where this guy's from. He was like, oh, what, just from down the road there? And I was like, holy shit, man. What the f*** are you talking about?
Oh, guys, listen, we could continue on this chat for a while, but you guys got a show to do tonight. You got to go back to the hotel and get ready. But listen, I really appreciate the fact of the work that you guys are doing. The fact that you're playing, you know, Celtic music, you're bringing stuff from down east is great. the fact that that you're putting this together and you do this on a full-time basis, my hat's off to you guys. And keep on doing the great work. Keep on bringing that love to everybody and that great music. Really, really appreciate it.
Oh, you too, man. You're out there doing your thing too. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Well, there we are. Another edition of Northern Heat for this week. The place to come to listen to the stories that haven't been discovered yet.
Sat within the valley green, I sat me with my true love. My sad heart strove the two between, the old love and the new love. The old that hurt, the new that made me think of Ireland dearly. While soft the wind blew down the glade, shook the golden barley. Twas hard the woeful words to frame, to break the ties that bound us, but harder still to bear the shame of foreign chains around us. And so I said, the mountain glen, I'll meet you in morning early. I'll join the bold united men. A soft wind shook the barley. Yeah. Said I kissed away her tears, my fond arm round her flinging, when foeman shot burst in our ears, from out the wildwoods ringing. A bullet pierced my true love's side in life's young spring so early, and on my breast in blood she died, while soft wind shook the barley. Blood for blood without remorse, attained at Arla Hollow. I've lain my true love's clay-like corpse, where I soon must follow. Around her grave I've wandered, dear, new night and morning early, with breaking heart whene'er I hear the wind that shakes the barley.